this is working. I keep having these issues at the beginning. Okay, come on. If you guys can't hear me, I do apologise. I'm just waiting for it to appear on my screen to my left to show that I am streaming. So I know this is working. Come on. Come on. Come on. It seems to be getting slower and slower. Saying I'm offline. No, it's working. Okay, it's working on here. Brilliant. Okay, why is it not working on here? Apologise, guys, if you can see me. I'm just waiting for my iPad to catch up so I can keep up the talking. So as far as I'm concerned, there we go. Yay, caught up. Okay, morning all. Sorry about that. So yes. After last night, we are now trying out Stark the Fun Police, which is a modified version of what I took to Euros. Kind of hoping this is going to work. Oh, that was quick. Morning. Good luck, have fun. Okay. Stark on Stark, awesome. I've got to mulligan that. Too many forecasters. That is not much better. Cool. Get Winterfell out though. I think I've got to go Cat, Bran, and the bodyguard. That was a really bad mulligan. I'm a little worried. I've dropped down to 8 econ cards, and because econ was not a problem at Euros at all. If anything, I had too much. Cool. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for letting me know. My one isn't very good. What we got? Oh, so we've got an Usher. Okay, one is better. Right, so got to put attachment on. Right, that's annoying. Actually, no, I guess probably. We'll go for Time of Plenty to start with. So I've messed around with plots a little bit after some advice. So I didn't have Time of Plenty originally because I thought the idea is to try and deny my opponent what they're doing. So I don't want to give them an extra card. Then, talking to some very good players, they suggested, well, actually, it doesn't matter if they see their good cards as long as you see your denial cards quicker, which I thought was a fair point. So stuff like your Nightmares, other things like Winterfell, Cat, Milks as well. And that does make sense, you know, cool. I get a Milk, you see your Daenerys. Well, now Daenerys is, you know, Milks, so she's not pointless, but you kind of get what I mean. The other change I made was Targ Loyalists. So this is really just for the Targ. Milk on Cat, that's not very nice. This is mostly there for Targ. Again, Econ wasn't a problem, and I was actually running very few loyal cards, so quite often I was not using Fealty. So this stops my character getting Jacaris. A card I did not rate at all. But actually, in the current meta with Targ being so good, it's actually a pretty good call. Yeah, it was not a good setup at all for either of us. Right, I'm going to get the Rose Road out. I'm going to put the dupe on Cat. I guess I get Winterfell out and I get him out because he can die and I don't care too much. He's also lacking intrigue. So let us go no faction card, bang, and bang, and we're done. He's primarily there just to die in this at the moment. So if you look at, so for instance, if I'm defending against Targ now, I all 3 challenges, I can stop any shenanigans unless they're playing a winter plot, or they nightmares me first. So, you know, all of a sudden, it's just not an issue anymore. So he's gonna do an intrigue. Do I want to Winterfell to make him go into this? I do want an unopposed. I'm not discarding at the moment. Oh, the police are after me again. I like half my hand. I don't like the other half my hand. I am, because Cat's milked, I am actually going to Winterfell. Stop him from being able to remove him from the challenge. And then I am going to defend with Cat, because I quite like my hand. And he's also discarding 2 cards. So yeah, I didn't get to choose, but he's discarding down anyway. I'm on reserve, and I like what I've got here. So I've got a bit of econ. He's great for getting Bran back, and got faster, he's great. And Jon Snow's part of the combo pieces I look for. Military-wise, I'll probably defend the unopposed, and just kill the loyalist. Depends who he goes in with. And then if he does a power, let it go unopposed and steal the power back to Bran. Right. Do I actually let us go unopposed? He's not used Fealty. Doesn't matter. I've got... Oh, I could just leave the body off of Cat, actually. That probably is better, isn't it? Okay. Let's get rid of the bodyguard, because it means it can't get confiscated. So he's done, so that means I can win the power challenge back. So we do power Bran. Thanks to Winterfell, I'm going to win. And I am going to do the military. He'll win Dom, but it gives me a power to steal if I have to go first next turn. And you know, I get to kill someone, so I'm keeping his board smaller than my board. Okay, make sure I've got these switched on again. I need to start whacking these all on. So how is everyone? If you're just joining us, so I didn't do an intro at the beginning. Hello, welcome to this is Nice of the Blackwater. Thank you for coming by. I've got 2 regionals this weekend, and I have my decks sorted out for tomorrow's regional. I don't have one sorted out yet for Sunday's regional, so that's kind of what I'm practicing here. This isn't a great call, but I'm going to go for Bar in the Gates. Pointless against Stark, but it's a winter plot, which also means I works with Winterfell. I can trigger on my defences with Winterfell, or on attacks, and if he hasn't got a winter plot, he can't. So yeah, so this is me just basically getting some practice in. Probably going to play for about an hour and a half. And he's gone for calling the banners. What did he bin off? Oh, Pack survives. Oh god, okay. Martial cards. So, let's get that out. Let's get him out and kneel him. And I'm going to go with Jon Snow for now. I'm going to go done. So with Jon Snow, obviously I've still got a gold. That's when I go for Fast Eddie. So with that gold now, I can Nightmares if I decide to attack. Because obviously I actually win the military at the moment. Unless he defends with both. Ah, okay, now I don't. He's got Winterfell. Fair enough. So if I put both of them into the attack. Now let's try this. So before challenge action begins, now I'm fine. Actually, I can still count as Winterfell, can't I? So that's what we do. So we're doing military with Mr. Snore. Jon Snoreshaw. I'm not going to use my Winterfell. See if he uses his one. Actually, there's no point using his one. I've got Winterplot. So we'll see what he does here. So we can get his board a bit smaller. I always find it's better to do military first, because obviously then the stand doesn't do as much. So he's going to defend there. So do I go... All I'm killing is her. Is that really worthwhile? Is that really worthwhile? And then he gets to stand him. I think it is. Afternoon, morning, friends. Works great for... I'm going to do it. Okay. Yeah, it works well for me. Normally I'd do it after my son goes to have his lunchtime nap, but today he's actually away. He's actually out, so I've got the free reign of the house, which is cool. Right, this is risky. I'm gonna do an intrigue. Obviously he's gonna oppose. If he doesn't oppose, I'm okay with getting the power. Does not defend, okay. Tis fine. So I'm going to get up to 3 power. I'm going to then probably do a power challenge of Bran. I'm not going to like this. Oh, I think his hand's good. Apply claim. Oh, ice. That's not a bad pull. And I'm going to do power of Bran. So he's going to defend with cap. Okay, that's fine. So that stops him attacking my hand. And we are done. So we're going to pass over to his challenges. See which one he does. He does the military. I'm just going to kill the steward. Who does the power. Then obviously I'd defend with the barrel. He's doing the military. Okay. I think the power probably better right now. Everything's no. I am just going to kneel Winterfell just to be on the safe side. Oh, I should have knelt Winterfell when I attacked, because that would have stopped him from being able to stand. Oh, you numpty Davy. So we say, you've got to make one mistake a game at least. So I'm going to stop the unopposed. Printer strength 2 or less. His printer strength is 2 or less, so it doesn't really matter who I kill. I probably will... we know he's got ice, so no, I'm actually going to kill Bran. And because I can use Summer to bring him back. I might also play Close Call this time to get him out of the dead pile to get some card draw as well. So it's kind of a double whammy. Basically have 9 gold effectively to spend with the steward. Probably being a bit risky. I probably should get that milk off Cat. Oh. It's gonna be a lot of thrones this weekend. Winter Festival. I didn't get the card draw. Damn it. At least I stop his. At least I stop his plot from working as well. Right. So let us... nil faction card. Summer's reaction. Get Brown back. I could go with Fast Eddie right now. That's probably not an awful idea, but again, I can't put the bodyguard on him, and I'm semi-worried about a Valor. Not massively worried about a Valor, but I'm semi-worried about a Valor. And I've already placed Close Call, so I'm going to play a bit safe and put them out and sit on 2 gold. He is now using a Winter plot, so obviously his Winterfell, so my Winterfell shenanigans won't work. He's got his own Fast Eddie. Okay. But again, he's lacking the icons. I'm tempted to do a big military here. So I do a military for 10. Is that worth it? And unfortunately, he'll nail out a lot. So if I do military for 13, my nightmares him. All my big come at once. Right. I think I nightmares Rob. Stop him from getting the stand. And then go in for military for 10. If he doubles defends, I'm not that fussed, and then I kind of get free reign. Okay, I'm done. Military. So let's do the military for... Actually, let's do the military for 9. Actually, let's do the military for 7. That probably makes more sense, doesn't it? No, let's do right, let's do the 2 military icons. Military for 9. No point doing Winterfell because he's got a winter plot. So now, if he wants to fully defend this, he has to put them both into the challenge. Otherwise, one of them is dying. Two of my nightmares gone, isn't it? It is. Would like to see a milk at some point. I did have building orders in this, but I actually dropped it for calling the banners, which is most definitely. He's going for the full defense. Okay. That is fine. Gives him a slight lead. So now we do intrigue with Cat. Things got a good hand again. Does not defend the challenge. And we get a Sansa, and then let's do power with the last two scouts because they'll win if he defends. We're really applying the pressure at the moment. Does not defend the challenge, okay. And we're done. So depending on what he goes for, he does the intrigue. He's doing a power, okay. So he's doing a power for 5. So I'm going to use this to sacrifice. Can't do it because I'm in a challenge, that's a fair point. So that doesn't work. Forgot about Cat's ability there for a second. Should know it. I play Stark. I have an action for the. Never mind. Actually, I can't be asked. That's not enough. Oh, it is enough gold. Unless he wildfires, then it's not enough gold. I think I could see a wildfire coming. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm gonna let him go first. Great Hall, good time to get it. Right. My board presence, I'm getting quite wide, but there's a lot of characters here don't care about that much. So I'm probably going to sacrifice some of this turn with Jon Snow. Because he's a 2-off and he only obviously does stuff. Well, they said I do play First Snow. Maybe a First Snow. No, First Snow's going to batter me more than what's going to hurt him. Yeah. Oh, blooming! What's this? Good job when he gets +2 strength. Okay, so that's quite a big board presence he's just got out there. He's only got 1 card in hand though. So let's put the Great Hall out. Nil the Great Hall to get and nil him to get Fast Eddie out. Let's give him a bodyguard, and we are done. Not seen any of my draw stuff in this game, which is there's quite a bit in there, and I've not seen any of it. So I'm going to try and win the intrigue because I really want to clear that last card from his hand. Of course, he could intrigue me, but the only card I actually care about in here is Bran. Though the odds are obviously he'll get Bran. Okay, so we've got a military, probably stealthing Fast Eddie, I guess. Yep, stealthing Fast Eddie. So this is a military for 10. Do I bother defending this? I think I probably do. We're going to pass Winterfell because again, winter plot, not much point. And we're going to defend with these 3. Defend with those 3, that means I don't lose the military. I can then sacrifice to stand them. Is that worth it? He's going to do a powerful... yeah. It slows him down as well because obviously he's on 10. He's only in for 10. You're not getting the double renowned or Fast Eddie. Okay. I think that really should be in a power challenge. My board state's pretty wide. I don't care about the military claim at the moment. I mean, you better have had... what's this chops out? John. He's passing challenges. Okay. Right, interesting. Currently he can defend a power for 11 and I can attack for more. So we're going to do a power challenge. Again, that's the only challenge that I overly care about. His board's too wide now for me to care about any other one. Okay, so he's just defending with Apply Claim, Eddard, give it to Cat. Then we're going to sacrifice Summer to stand Cat and do the intrigue to get that last card out of his hand. Take the card. He's not defending the challenge. Okay. Probably might as well defend it. What is it? Frozen Solid. Okay. Yeah, no targets for at the moment. Right. I really need some draw. So First Snow right now. Those 2 come back to my hand. He loses that and the dupe of Arya. Doesn't seem overly worthwhile. So I'm going to go Cooling. Yeah. And okay, so we're gonna let him go first again. Okay, so where's all my draw? I don't have that much draw. In all fairness. Well, poo. So what's he put out? Dupes Aria. Does turn off my first snow, annoyingly. Okay, so we're going to put a dupe on Jon Snow. Might as well put that out. Nil that. And put Jury out. And might as well do that. I guess. Probably shouldn't have put Bran out. Probably should have left Bran in hand. The only issue being that neither of us can really defend our own intrigues because of Cat. We're both equal strengths. That's the only character we got with intrigue icon. I'm in a better position. If there is a Valor now, though, if he is playing Valor, I'm in a better position to defend the Valor. Both got 6 spare gold. So he's doing an intrigue. I'm actually going to let this one go unopposed because I didn't care about the... all I've got is a copy of Winterfell in my hand. And if he really wants to bring these two in to get lots of power gain, I am not that fussed. See, this plot's better, I think, when you have a bigger board state. So if I played this plot, it'd be bonkers right now because I've got so many more characters. There's so much more I can do. With Bunky playing it, he hasn't got as many characters, so any character put into the challenge, he can basically overcommit to one challenge. So we've got a military coming from these two. I'm going to pass. I'm going to defend with them, with him, and I'm probably going to choose him as claim. And he's passing. He's not doing the power challenge again. I find this really interesting. This is power. So I'm just going to do what I did last time, I think. Put these two in for the power. Because Cat's in the challenge, he can't jump anyone into the challenge anyway. I think I might play first name next turn just actually to refill my hand. It only gives me 2 characters back, but he loses 1 and get that, and I'd still have a slightly wider board state. Damn, you can. So that goes up to 12. And then I'm going to use Jon Snow to sacrifice the Steward to stand Cat, do the intrigue. To again get him down to Winterfell, just for the hell of it. Probably didn't need to have got Cat in the challenge, but you know, it is sitting there. You'll like that. You like the card. What's the card? And it's Winterfell. So we both had Winterfells in hand. So I'm up to 14 power now. So if he has got Valor, this is the turn you need to play it. I'm gonna first Snow just to try and bounce some cards back to hand. I think I survive a Valor slightly better than he does. Oh, summons. Okay. I think we just go first, try and win the game. Awesome. One upside to this. Can do that at least, and it means that Brown won't be disappearing. That's 2 extra strength into the power challenge I'm going to do. Oh, little bird. Interesting. Oh, blackfish. Right, I might have to change my plan now. So, right, so he has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 in power. Now I have 6, 13, 18. I have less, so we do a military to start with. Because he has to defend it, or I win. I think you guys are like, I think you guys are like this. Okay, so he wins that, that's fine. We then do an intrigue with Cat, because he has to defend this. Oh, fast Eddie, fair enough. Okay. So that gets him up to 8 power. We then sacrifice Jon Snow to stand Cat and do a power challenge. And we Winterfell, just be on the safe side. And we got him to nil enough characters. I mean, we probably could have done it before the after you know Rob, but you know, you might as well. You might as well do all the little tricks. Especially with Cat in a challenge, because obviously there's no shenanigans. Didn't need to nil Winterfell again, but you know, just be on the safe side. Yeah. Yeah. Solid good game. Thanks, man. And there we go. Now, I will be honest, it's one of the matches I'm not actually that tech for, especially if I don't. Thanks, one. You. I'm not really tech for that much. I only seen the milks for it to be to work. I also didn't see some of my other characters, better characters. So yeah, Rob was quite far away. The milks were coming. There's the draw, which you really see early on. Here, Lewin's also another form of draw. There's 2 of them in there for that reason. Oh, look at that! Bottom three cards. Rob, Fast Eddie, Fast Eddie. Oh, damn, that was going to take a while. Right then, let's get another one up. Right, he's the loaded deck. So, yeah, the one I'm thinking about is whether I need to add. Oh god, Targ. Ugh. I'll keep this. The one I'm wondering about, is plot-wise, is if I do want to put in Wardens of the North again, because it's a pretty good card. That's annoying. Duped Rob's nice. Let's go for draw. Yeah, Bunky, you need to concentrate on power challenges, I think. Especially when you have that 2 claim. I'd have done the power over the military, because my board state was pretty wide. I could have easily lost some characters. Whereas you've gone for the power, then that puts pressure on me to try winning power challenges back. Time of plenty into time of plenty. He's been randomly selected to have the choice. Oh boy. So he's making me first player, makes sense. And we have some pretty good cards. Marshal your card. So you're going to put dupe on cat to start with. No other draw. So I think we nil Fealty. Nil that to play out Rob with a dupe. I've done the maths wrong here. I thought I could afford Durian. I can't. That's frustrating. So let's bodyguard up Cat. And we're done. If he has a crown of gold now, I'm in trouble. Oh, I should open up first snow, shouldn't I? Pretty much cleared his board. If I first snow next turn, I can only get Jon Snow out or Jury out, so probably not worth it. So we've got Sejura. I'm getting very tempting. My first snow is getting very tempting. Especially it means we can get rid of him and put the milk down. Oh, an Astapor. But that's fine going because I can do challenge. I can put Cat into a challenge. And I've got nightmares. So anyway, we're going to pass anyway. So I'm not going to give him some. I'm not going to give him some power to steal. I'd rather play a little defensively at this point. What do I play next turn? Probably calling the banners, I guess. Because I can always Arya's gift to get the bodyguard onto Fast Eddie, unless he chooses to march. March probably actually not a bad shout for him. In fact, I'd be surprised if he didn't march. So claim-wise, we're probably going to take the bodyguard. Because obviously Viserys would just take it otherwise. So this is an intrigue challenge, okay? So we've got 2 nightmares, so I'm okay with this. So we're going to defend with Cat. He is going to win. Jon Snow's taken. That's annoying because I've got Rob, and obviously Jon Snow and Rob is a fantastic combination, but you know, we'll take it at the moment. The problem is here is he can do a military for 7, and I can do a military for, and I can only defend for 7. The upside is you can't put them both in Andracaris. So you can put 1 in, okay. So he's going to hand judgment that. That's fine. We'll just defend with both. I've done the maths wrong, haven't I? I have done the maths wrong. That's fine. That's why we practice. I desperately need Winterfell. Building orders might have to go back in. Yes, at the moment I think Stark does need a reset, just because what's it? That build the wall decks. You need to be able to make the board smaller, and that's why I've gone for first snow, because with first snow you your big guys hang around. Hopefully you've seen some dupes and that type of thing, but also, do I first snow here? I think I first snow here. Yeah, you see some dupes, but you just get, especially that builder deck is horrible, and for one turn, and then you can go first the next turn, and you can nightmares or frozen solid the Brandon's gift. I think that's not a bad shout. We'll let him go first because I got a milk. Oh, it's not going to work. Damn it! I need 2 milks. Sorry, I got nightmares. Ouch. Had to. So he's going to be down to 1 dragon. I really need to see a frozen solid. I think I'm going to put building orders back in. I'm not 100% sure what I'll drop for it. Maybe calling the banners. Maybe. But I just need that ability to dig for an attachment, or I really need to see Winterfell. If I see Winterfell, then I'm alright. Nah, no worries, no. He's just thinking. Makes sense, because he's now got a really hard turn, because obviously he's going to be left with Rygel and not much else. Do you both barring? Maybe I could drop a barring. That is a fair point. So the 2 barring is there because when I first came up with this deck, Tinder Marge was everywhere. Lanny jumper decks were everywhere, and it actually does work against Targaryen as well, because they can't jump the dragons in from the dead pile. So it does do work in those respects, against those decks in particular, and also Martell. You see Harrenhal. You just whack down barring for the next 2 turns, and it stops them from doing the shenanigans. The other one that also stops them from doing shenanigans is I've got the Last Heath Scouts, and obviously they do a similar job. Ooh, what have I done? What did I do? What did I do? Ooh. Sorry. Yeah, so barring the gates does a lot of work for me. It does a lot of work for me. That's interesting. It's gone for Rand or Tarly. So yeah, I assume now he's going to sit on 2 gold. Can't afford him and nightmares though, but there's nothing else I can redo about that. So he's done. Okay, so we're gonna nil, bang, done. So I'm only discarding 1 card, it's not too bad. If I can win the military though, I'm not... He's passing. Okay. What do I do? He's discarding 6 cards. I don't care... Sorry, 4 cards. So not that fussed about the intrigue. If I can kill one of them, he can't then... Just that bloody Astapor. Astapor Dracarys is a problem, so I think I'm just going to have to do power and play it safe. What I'll do for Winterfell right about now. The bear, funny enough, annoyingly, if the loyalist was out, then I'd been fine because I could have done the or if I had a Bran, obviously I could have done the I could have done both challenges and killed something. We're going to be done. So slow start, but that gives me time. And he's about how to discard a bucket load of cards. What the deuce am I going to discard though? He's really useful. I've got Brown actually, so he's probably less useful. So I could potentially get rid of him. Let's look at this sky pile. So one Dragon. Oh, one. So you can see he probably had all the dragons in hand by the looks of this. A Lawless, that's not that big a loss really. And Lord Renly's Ride. Okay, so I need to get rid of one card, and it's going to be him. Right, what to select this time? I think I have to go Barring the Gates because it's the least useful one right now, but it's still fairly. It's just 5 gold really in this one, at this point in time. I just need to find that Frozen Solid. Yeah, Building Orders needs to go in. Frozen Solid or Winterfell would just be doing me a bucket load of work right now. You see, there's got one. Yeah. That's a discard pile I like to see the look of. What have we got? Ooh, interesting. So he's gone for 2 claim, Long Winter. I've gone for Borrowing. So actually I'm going to let him go first. We will take it off the faction card. So that means he's got no claim if he does a power challenge. What we're drawing into another Nightmares, okay, and Jon Snore. So Jon Snore is pretty good with Rob, as I said earlier. What can he get out though? He's got another Deep for him. Okay. Kingsroad, interesting. You don't. Yeah, it's an interesting economy package. You don't tend to see Kingsroads that much anymore. So Slaver's Bay to get 1, so you can effectively get a 7 cost character using the King's Road Marge, okay, with a dupe, fair enough. Let's look at this stage, he's basically playing out his hand. He hasn't got many cards left. And we've got, right, so I've got 5, 6, 7. So the issue I've got here is he can still quite easily win this military. I would imagine he's got Dracarys in hand. Now I can turn 2 claim military into 0 claim. Effectively, I just sacrificing Jury. But that kind of leaves me a little open. So he's doing an intrigue with Sejora. In claim of 2. Right. Do I pop this or do I risk it? Let's risk it because I kind of want it to be a surprise. It's going to be famous last words. He's going to take 2 cards off me. He's going to take both of the Nightmares off me, I bet. Oh, and he got one. Brilliant. I did get Jon Snow again. Damn it. There's 2 of them gone now. So he can be strength 8 and he can minus 3 strength from me, 4 strength from me. I can defend for 11, 12, 13, 14, which go down to 11. So I could win that if he chooses to go that way. Where are you, Winterfell? Where are you? Yeah, building orders needs to go back in. You might be right, Bunky. Maybe I'll drop a 1 barring. Double barring might be a little bit too OP against some decks. I must admit, normally this much renowned on the board, this far in, it's normally a bit, we're normally a bit further on. So probably what the play here is he comes in the military with... Oh, is he going to do the military? Yes, there's no claim. He's passing. Interesting. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to do an intrigue with Cat, because that's a no-brainer. That's an absolute no-brainer. So he defends the dragon. That takes the Jakaros play out. He defends with Marge. He can't get double use. He's not defended it. So that's a power gain, and we get Viserys. So not the best claim. He's only got 2 cards left though. So you still got to start wondering: does he actually have a Jakaros in hand? So I'm going to Nightmares that. And do a military with these 2. Probably should be in a power, but never mind. Nightmares is used on Eddie. Okay. So he's down to 1 card in hand now. I'm not feeling too bad about that. Okay, so he defends for 8, but that's fine. I went by bucket load. Who's he going to kill? She's probably going to take the dupe of the dragon, maybe? This does mean I won't bother with the power challenge now, because I'm just feeding him renowned. Jorah, okay. I don't really want to feed him renowned, and also this stop if he Jakaros is him, or, then brain kick in. If he Jakaros is him, then I'm susceptible to marched. Whereas at the moment I'm not very susceptible to marched. He's probably gonna have to play counting coppers, I'd imagine. He's got 1 card in hand. This is rough. It's bloody hard. So he's gone confiscation. Okay, interesting. Well, we're still going to let him go first, because he hasn't got much in the way of... You know, he's going to have 3 cards to choose from. I mean, I haven't got many cards. I've just got some good cards. At this point, he's played confiscation, so we're probably going to milk Tarly unless something better comes out, because obviously he's quite annoying, especially with Marge on the board. And we already know he's playing a Lord Renly's Ride. So Khal Drogo, right. So maybe we milk him. Maybe. So look at all these dupes, and I got to save. I mean, I do have to sacrifice him, but it means obviously I can keep someone like Bran alive. I don't have to be quite as worried about Jakara's threat now either. There, my hand's pretty ropey. So he's initiating a military with Tali, so he can get to 8, 11 effectively. I can only defend for 11. Okay. Hello, Jeremy. How are you? Sorry, Howder. You've done your job. Pass. So, Hodor did his job, came on, blocked a challenge, died. If he does a second challenge now, I probably will go in to defend, but worst case scenario, I can just take the dupe of Jory, because obviously he's basically just there to save anyway. Obviously, because this only got 3 gold on it, there was no point using on Howder, because it's still being strength for 1, so that was less of a threat. So he's doing another military for 5. Still the same possibility as last time. How to bring him back? Oh, because I'm running free summer, so I can bring him back with summer. Was the thought process. Potentially, you're right. When you draw all your dupes, so resets are useless. The dupe jury for the same reason. Yeah, that was the other thing. Because yeah, I suppose because I've got so many dupes now that I'm just gonna make him burn this all. I've got so many dupes now as well that no, you can't strength 2. Oh god, yeah, fair point, Jeremy. Oh, he's a one-off. I don't care about him that much. He's gonna let me win. Okay. Well, I'm racking up the power now. Yeah, fair point, Jeremy. You're potentially right, but at the same time, now I can survive a reset and not have to use it, not have to use his ability, and also can survive the challenges the next turn. Oh, whatever, Darren. Yeah, sure. Who you talk? Right. Do I do intrigue or do I do power? Kind of think I want to get his hand down, and if I can get him down to 1 card, obviously there's less chance that card. If he has got Jakaris, then we can hopefully pop that out of his hand. And he has to fully defend with both of these to fully block this. Okay, so he's just using margin charge. That's not margin charge, is it? Oh, dupe of her. Fair enough. Do I bother with the power? I guess I do. No, he's just going to thingy it, isn't he? Let's do that. If he tries to Jakaris him, I just save it with Bran. The first military I couldn't block by enough because of he's using Jakaris. The first challenge I couldn't block enough. Sorry, the first military I couldn't block by enough because of Astapor and because of Marge. So I thought it was just better to I thought it was better just to kind of let it go. And we're done. We get Dom. We got that Jakar. It was a Jakaris in hand, as we assumed. And now he's got no cards. I'm going to do that just to get some extra draw here. Let's hope he doesn't play a winter plot like last time. And he's gone trading with no cards in hand. That's a brave move. Close call. Only one target. Oh, look who just came back. Who's cards come back with my 8, 9, 10 gold. Okay. He's going to Valor at some point, I'm sure, and it's going to really hurt. Ooh. Dang. Fair play. Now, does he play that last card? He might as well, actually, because I'm just going to intrigue with Cat. Pretty good. Does he play the last card or does he leave it to... I'm just going to do the intrigue of Cat. Let's finish marshalling. Okay. To defend it, he has to put in so many characters. I'm not 100% sure it's worth it. And once we know he has or hasn't got Jakaris, we can obviously play very differently. Just need to find Wintervale. Haven't seen my draw again this game either. Okay, so that keeps the Jakaris threat alive. And with that, I'm not feeling too pokey here. Right. I'm going to do a cheeky military. Could be right, Jeremy. Darren, in all fairness, I need the A game for Bristol. You know, Cardiff's a bloody joke. Don't even why they gave the Welsh a regional. Right, okay, so you're going to defend that one with Carl. That's interesting. Right, I'm having a sod at moment. You can only Jakaris one of them. I'm not going to put Robin because he's got most of my power. Yeah, it doesn't look that. It doesn't look good as Bristol's field, Darren. Darren, you'll be so low down the tables, you won't even be anywhere near to beating me. Right, Up to 11 power. Job's a good one. So you're doing a power with Standy Randy. Lego unopposed. Smack talk, yeah. If you don't know, guys, Darren, if you're on the Facebook groups, Darren is quite famous on the Facebook groups for being the Facebook troll of Game of Thrones. I did Bran, and then he played the House Flower Knight and got rid of Bran. Yes, you are famous for being the troll. Sansa, so up to 12 power, 3 more to win. I'm going to go for bar in the gates because I don't want to confiscate this milk. Yeah, trust Darren to charge that much for an autograph. Marched. Okay, I've already got a summer in the bin, haven't I? I do not have a summer in the bin. Okay. He's going first. Okay. I guess we march summer. Because potentially we can win the game with Sansa. Okay, that's not bad. That is not bad indeed. Would still like to see Winterfell at some point. Look guys, I'm playing against Targ and I've got no dead characters. Secret tech. He's still got 1 card in hand. Right. So bang him out. Bang, bang. Done. Yeah, it should be over this turn, I would imagine. That's bad for me. Yep. This game is done, I hope. Hey, Darren, Joe has asked me to get my middle name legally changed to Ben Goddraw Davey. Anyway, better lucky than good. Very certain that's game though. Yeah. Oh, he's just calling it. Good game. Well played. He didn't have Dracarys in hand, so yeah. Yeah. Alright, we'll get one more in, and then I am going to cool it. Right, okay, let's get one more in, and then Oh, called Lannister. Oh. Yeah, the stream delay is really frustrating. Let's just start. Oh, Greyjoy Watch. This could be interesting. Seems fairly good. 1, 2. Yeah, let's keep this. Now, the problem with playing Darren is it's Darren. So there is a good chance we're playing him at the weekend. What, 1-0, Darren? I'm pretty sure I was playing something jank as well at the time. What the deuce? Heads on spikes. Damn it. Drury as well. They're not on the streams, Darren. I only played you once on stream. You still on Lanny, I assume, Darren? Right, so we've got... nil faction card. Play out Winterfell. Seems good. And then let us... nil that. Who am I going to put out? Tempted to go Bran. That could be a mistake though. And then I can get then I can have a draw engine for the first time this stream. Martell Kraken, okay. I was actually looking at Martell Kraken. There was Rob posted a game that was Martell Kraken versus Greyjoy's son. Both decks, yeah, Joy's a massive hit. Both decks are pretty. Both decks are pretty good. Okay, interesting. Milk of the Poppy on Bran. Okay, that's fine. I can take him for military claim anyway. It's on his text, isn't it? Yeah. We will pass. Yeah, I just thought the deck looked pretty good. That was the main thing I was looking at. Thought it looked like a pretty good fun deck. He's taken the dupe. That's interesting. So, interesting. He's going to go for the... Okay. I'm just going to do the intrigue because he's got stealth anyway. A good old handy J, that'd be quite useful. I go for this because he's just going to intimidate him out first anyway. Ah, there we go. Yes, I'm loving Secret Street. How have I got 4 power? Oh, heads and spikes. Haha. Of course. That actually was claim. I am going to Winterfell just in case he has something like Tears of Lys. I might as well. I got Blackfish, that's annoying. Oh, another Bran. So I'm going to bring Bran back to life with Summer in a second. So I'm going to approach his Bran for military claim. And potentially that's going to make the guy sad. We do not say to get rid of Winterfell. Fair enough. Don't know we didn't use that on the first challenge, but okay. Oh, because I Winterfell Accord. Of course. Yeah, but he was always going to get he was always going to get double stealth. So I couldn't defend all the challenges. He was always going to stealth Cat. Then he could give him how to bypass character with stealth. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. The chances were he was always going to get one. Makes sense why he milked Bran. Oh, he wasn't a winter plot, was there? Yeah. He could have intimidated first, and then intimidated. He could have got intimidated. There's other ways he could have had around it. Potentially incoming second heads. I think you could be right. Which might be very sad if he hits the other Bran. Oh no! Interesting. I would have thought it'd been second heads as well, actually. Jury's in the dead pile, so we'll be bringing him back soon. So what's he going to get for 4 gold? Oh, it's Craven on Cat. That's fine. Not that fine actually, because you know you get unpaid intrigue. Okay, I actually heard it during our game. We had about 2. First night. This has got a target now. Yeah, there's about 2 police cars went, or 2 emergency vehicles went past. Right, so he appears to have practically no characters here. So doing a military doesn't seem like a horrendous idea. Because even if Neil's a character, that's 1 less character for me to have to deal with. That's 1 less challenge for me to deal with. He's not defending it. If he risens, I'm probably going to Bran. Nope, okay. Let's do the power of him. There's nothing more I like more in this game more than a 1 strength power challenge which your opponent can't really defend. Go, little reducer. Yeah, not be risen as a child, of course. No, that would mean I wouldn't have done that. So can't do the intrigue. Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. But I can defend the power challenge now. Why don't you do the intrigue? I'll use isn't we do not so on gold? No gold. No hurries, man. Right, he went to do the we do not sow. That's but obviously couldn't because he had no gold. So you don't have one in hand. Am I worried about a Valor? Am I worried about a Valor? Yes, I am. We've got nightmares coming. Brilliant. Okay. So I win Dom. His reserves, yep, he's had to get rid of 2 cards. He's going with an Iron Throne. We know he's got a We Do Not Sow in hand because he asked, no, he'll wipe his own board. Yeah, potentially. I think that basically is probably slowing him down. Not going to first snow. I want to play close call, so I want to get Jury back on the board in case he does Valor. Here comes the second heads. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm going to... Oh, he's letting me go first. Okay, so let's close call. Get Jury back. First snow's going to hurt my own board more, it's going to hurt his board, I'd have said. Okay. So... it's frozen solid that. Get Jury out. And then we're done. Oh, you think he'll first snow? Sorry, Jerry. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a bad shout, actually. Oh, God, okay. So we've got the Nightmares, which we'll use on probably Balon now. So he's defending for 5. He still loses though. Oh, no, he doesn't. I haven't got Winterfell anymore. I haven't got Winterfell anymore. Okay, that does make sense. Let's do a Power of Bran. He does not defend. So I'm going to go up to 10 power now. And then we're going to Nightmares, Balon, and say done. I might as well use this actually while I'm here. Great Hall's coming. Good, so got some more econ on the way. So he's doing a power challenge. It is not designed to be a fun deck to play against, Aaron. It's designed just to shut you down, to shut my opponents down. Hey, Jess. Yeah, it's why it's called No Fun for You. Sorry, not No Fun for You. Sorry, the Stark Police. I think we kill. No, we're not going to save him. Kill Haldor. No one gets Dom. So his Valor's switched off now. Pretty much entirely. I'm wondering if I play Bar in the Gates just because it's 5 gold. Oh. What could he have? What could he want to play next? I imagine he's probably got a confiscation coming, hasn't he? Get rid of frozen solid or milk. Or the milk. Oh, well, he's going to be very sad to find out I've got another brand in hand. Right, what have we got? Oh, shame we didn't have him out. He'd have been useful. So he's chosen to go first. Okay, we've got a King's Road. Probably means that some sort of big character's on the way. He might not run Confiscation, and that is a fair point. I do know Greyjoy decks that don't run Confiscation. Yeah, I think it might be just be relying on we do not sow. So this military's probably going to hurt. I've duped Bran just in case he, basically for an anti-valor thing and also because he can be claim. He has got 1 gold. Let's stop the unopposed because it stops Asher from standing. Yeah, I just need to claim at the moment because I don't want to be susceptible to Valor or to Marched. And actually I'm going to take the dupe off Bran. Again, if he Valors, I'm not that fussed at the moment. Unfortunately, this intrigue will be unopposed. There's nothing I can do about that. Kind of hope he takes out the... Yeah, I probably actually could take out the last Heath Scouts. They're not particularly useful at the moment. What do I play next? Probably the Confiscation and get rid of the Craven. We do not sow. Oh. Do I stop the We do not sow? What's he got left? He's got the military. He's got the power left. I get to stand jury. I will Bran it, and I will Rob to stand everyone. Because I don't really want him getting another power, and I don't really want his Intimidate. Because obviously if he gets another power, that's another renown guide speeding up his claim. I got the card I wanted, good. Well, maybe. Okay, so I can't do an intrigue, unfortunately. If I do a power, basically he's got to let Rob win one challenge. Let's do this first. Oh, another Lassie Scouts, okay. So I do a power challenge with Rob. If he wants to win it, he has to defend with both characters. And then we do a military with Jury. So is it only when attacking he can do the nil rubbish? No, damn it. Okay, forgot about that. Should have put them both in. Never mind. That was a mistake on my part. Well done, I'll take Dom. How many we do not sows is that? Only 2. Okay. Okay, Shimby, he's going to get rid of Victarion here. We're going to get rid of the Craven. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Don't know if I agree with that. He's just... Oh, it's not a winter plot, is it? Well, I always think it's a winter plot because it's so cold. Because it looks cold looking. So we effectively have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to get Asher out. Ooh, Craster. So he is now set up to defend the Valor. Well, anyway, let's do this. What's the other card underneath? A Bodyguard. I could have done with that. And let's get Lewin out. And we're done. So Lewin obviously gives Rob insight, which is pretty good. Lewin and Asher, great minds. Great minds. So this is a military stealth and jury, which is fine. Or is it fine? So we're going to defend with Rob because I want to leave Asher. Saying that, if I defend with Asher, I can. As long as I kill someone, I can always stand him. Lewin gives Rob's in. Yeah, so yeah, Lewin is draw. He must be about to run into his own Valor. He must be. So what's he attacking for? He's attacking for 9. I can't win this. I don't want to take it. I almost think I've got to take the jury dupe. Take jury at this point because he's draw. Yeah, I know he can bump. I've lost anyway. He's attacking for 9 and I'm defending for 7. I can only defend for 7. So I think we know Asher. I'm not sure how comfortable I feel about this, but do I get rid of jury? kind of want her standing. I kind of want to get her standing. Okay. Take a dupe. Maybe. Probably should take in the dupe. I'm not 100% sure. The thing is, if he Valors now and brings everyone back with Craster, then he's losing far more power than I am. What's this? A strength 1 power challenge? Yeah, I suppose. Okay. Do an intrigue. Yeah, I can. Balon is so yeah, it's frozen. It's got frozen solid on it. I don't mind you can yet. So let's take a card out of his hand. What do we get? Euron Crowseye, not a bad pull. And then I'm going to do a power challenge of both of them. And we're going to stealth. Balon, I guess. Yeah, the stealth is from a ship, but the ship's got frozen solid on it. So the ship's not doing anything. And we drew a bodyguard. Might be a little bit too late, unfortunately. So barring the gates would stop this, wouldn't it? Barring the gates, they stops Craster, doesn't it? Yes! You can go first. Oh, bog off, Darren. No Crastering back. Well, I'm feeling pretty okay with the situation now. So I've got a dead character in hand, but we're not that far away from... And he can't marshal anything. So... we can get out him. We can kneel faction card to get out that. And we're done. No. Well, that wasn't a... Bar in the Gates is the best plot ever. You've had Rob instead. Oh, I know you said I could add Rob instead. I do get that. I probably should have in some ways. But I'm actually pretty okay with where this game's ended up. Because he's about to have no board. Next, I'm going to put the bodyguard on Asher next turn to keep her alive in case he does Valor in another turn's time if we get that far. Oh, I did the wrong one. Never mind. He's going to get Dom. That was a mistake. Should have done with Asher. But I'm one off. And we've got a fast Eddie. Yeah. First snow is going to hurt me though. Oh, and he had wildfire as well. Okay. Yeah, I guess things didn't really... It didn't really change. If anything, annoying to see all my dupes now. Yeah, things didn't really change. from all that, from everything we did. Let's just put a bodyguard on him, just be on the safe side, and we are done. Oh, no fun for you. Oh, didn't put the Rose Red out. It's not going to make a difference. I should get 1 power this turn. Too late. Iron Mines, yep. Well, no. And moves arisen to the discard pile. Oh, he concedes. Good game. Well played. Close, man. Oh. Man, that was close. That was tight. Oh, well, there we go, guys. That is it for the stream today. Thank you very much for coming by. I hope to see you all. If all been going well, there'll be a stream tomorrow for the Bristol Regional. Won't be a stream on Sunday for Cardiff because I'm leaving as soon as I'm out. And yeah, thanks for coming by, guys. As always, it has been emotional.